So hello everyone, welcome back to another interview session right here. We have another new member on our society. Here we have Imtiaz Rahman Dipto. It is another successful story, but a little different one, a little more struggle into his journeys. But yeah, he is successful, so he's right here to share his journey and whatever he has experienced throughout so that we can understand and get inspired from it. So congratulations, Imtiaz Rahman Dipto, on receiving your bachelor's degree, Bachelor of Information Technology, Networking and Security. You got your offer letter recently with 25% scholarship from the Federation University from the Sydney campus, and his visa was granted on 19 July 2023 yesterday. So congratulations, Victor, for that. I know that you have been going through a lot of journeys. There was a lot of struggles to go through, but you are successful until the very end. So congratulations for that. So we're going to start our progress. We're going to know a little bit details. So we want you to share your unique progresses, whatever you went through, so that everybody can get inspiration from you as well. Okay. So let's listen to how you're feeling right now. Can you please share with us?
So thank you for congratulating me. Saying I am very happy is kind of an understatement right now, because my case was very difficult, and I am very grateful to Tanvir Bhai taking my case sincerely and with his expertise and knowledge. From the very beginning, I was having kind of a hunch that my visa is going to be a success in when it is in Tanvir Bhai's hand. So I'm feeling much joy after a long stress, and I have gone through a lot of thick and thin, and I am very glad to say that Tanvir Bhai was with me with his sincere mentorship with me all the way through.
Oh, that's great. So I've been seeing him going through other sources as well. There were things that happened in between. We might not be able to share all of the things with all of you, but there have been something that people have been going through for a long time, talking about the universities and all, whichever university wanted to go through it. But it's fine. It's fine that everybody has a unique case to showcase themselves. But at the very end, you are successful, so you should have that happy face in your face because you are going there and you will have your visa granted already. So we have been talking about your bachelor's degree in information technology, right? We already know about that this subject is a very demanding one nowadays. So definitely in future you're going to do great. So you're not going to be remembering all the struggles that you went through for this. Hopefully you're going to do that. So can you please tell us a little bit about your course, why you chose that course over the other ones here?
So my course is information technology, and the major is network and security. The reason for choosing network security is, I think, in today's modern world, we are divulging ourselves in more and more technology without even giving enough priority to our privacy and other security measures. So I think in future there will be a lot of uh, emphasize and much more appreciation in the field of network and security. And I think that the reason for choosing this course is that I think it will be much helpful for my career to build up from here.
That's great. Definitely it would. So this is the future of information and technology. It is the future of IT right now. So it is going to build up your future and your career itself. So that's a very smart move there, choosing this course for yourself, I believe. So since you have chosen Australia as your study destination, so we already know about whatever people say about Australia, that they go there for their climate, for the other things itself. You might have your own reason to share with us, people. Could you please say that why did you choose Australia over any other destination you wanted to study with?
So it needs no telling that Australia is one of the big guns when it comes to studying abroad.
You're absolutely
It is
right.
one of the one of the best choice students can make, because there are one of the top universities that are located in this country, and
Yeah,
the price and tuition fees are much more at hand than any other countries. And the main takeaway is that my bachelor degree is only 3 years, and in other countries it usually takes 4 years.
yeah,
And
it
I'll
does.
be able to save 1 year from my bachelor endeavor in Australia.
Yes,
And
that makes
of
sense.
course, the weather is very similar to my home country. So I
Yeah,
think, um, and there are many other reasons, such as the scenical beauty. And always wanted to pursue my higher education in Australia, because
mm,
it's one of my dream
yeah,
country from my childhood, especially from my high school senior years.
that's
So that's that. I've always tried to pursue studying in
good.
Australia.
That's great. So that was a very good point right there, that instead of 4 years, you only need to spend 3 years on your bachelor's to complete your studies. And what we usually see is that on other countries, if you go for the bachelor's, you don't usually get that scholarship for yourself. So you could even manage 25% scholarship for you. So that's a great point there, that why you're choosing Australia as our destination. So very good point. And I believe that you have gotten to choose your dream, and your dream did come true. So yes, we could see a little more smile on your face. So moving forward, we talked about Federation University, right? You're going there with the 25% scholarship. Would you like to tell a little bit about your university with us? Why did you choose that university? Do you think you're happy with that? What are the things that you want to focus on? So a little bit unique ideas about your university.
So I've always wanted to live the city life of Sydney,
Yeah,
and
that's
my
great.
university is campus is located at Sydney.
Mhm.
It's the ATMC campus of Federation University. Um, uh, 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 there are many other universities that gave me. Uh, uh, Actually, I wanted to pursue in other states and build up my career from there. But the Federation University gave me after
Yeah.
researching after researching and comparing to other universities, it seems to me that Federation University is much more suitable, and it resonates with my future plan and careers, and hence
Oh,
I went for the Federation University.
okay, that's great. So that's okay for you to choose that. So hopefully you're gonna love the life in Sydney. It gives you the life itself. So we're gonna move on, and we're gonna move forward to Tanvir Bhai. I believe you had a really good journey with him, with all the support that he wanted to get through. So let's talk about the journey with our team that you had. And how was Tanvir Bhai's service? Everybody says that he always gets 10 out of 10. So let's see how you can present yourself, that what you went through with Tanvir Bhai. So if you'd
With
like to share with us.
So without a doubt, and I can only describe his service with, if I can, with a phrase, is second to none.
That's
Please
perfect.
don't mind my rigidness of my face, because
Yes, that's fine. That's fine. We could understand. No worries.
but Tanvir service from the first moment to last was second to none. I am
Mm,
very elated and very much happy with Tanvir service.
mm.
Actually, the first day that I called Tanvir, he immediately immediately extended his hand to help me, and he heard my story very carefully, and he sincerely took my case. And the position that I am at right now is all because of Tanvir's expertise and his help and sincerity. So thank you,
Mm.
Tanvir.
Oh, that's perfect. So definitely that would be the reasons for you to come over here and share your services. So here we talked about the service and whatever you experienced throughout with Tanvir. Everybody usually says that whatever help they need. So it's not only throughout your documents, throughout your processing itself, he could help you through mentally as well. So can you please share a little bit about your overall experience like this? Are you really happy and satisfied with our service?
I'm absolutely happy and satisfied. There's no need for telling. I am actually elated from the bottom of my heart. I'm very grateful. And another thing that the service is totally free of charge, and that's just mind-blowing. How this kind of service can be totally free of charge. It's actually very, very helpful for the students like myself. And the sincerity, the expertise, and the team, elite team that Tanvir has got is very helpful. I'm very grateful to all the service that I've got from Tanvir and his team.
Until now? Yes, that's great. That's great. Oh, perfect. So we wanted to ask him that did Andrew Patchworth something? Did he change it himself throughout the process or not? But yes, Dipto gave his answer throughout to that question itself, that throughout the help, throughout the services and everything he take on, he didn't charge anything from him. From the very first, though it feels a little unreal at first, that why wouldn't he charge? He is giving you the service that you need. Then why is he is not charging you anything? That is how our service works for our team and others. So hopefully your dream can come true this way. So please do not think otherwise, and don't think that we are not true or not. We are true, and we are the facts in here. We're stating the facts from Dipto. So if you would like to know from here, Dipto, that would you recommend us to others? Do you think that if anybody needs our help, or if anybody's dream is just like you, do you think you would recommend Tanvir and his team to others?
Of course, I will recommend not only the people that are in my position, but everyone that are willing to pursue their career to Australia. I will recommend Tanvir. If they want to make their dream 100%.
Yes, perfect. So if you would like to know that, how did you get to know about Tanvir at the very first place? So did you get any references from anyone, or you got to know about him himself or anywhere else? Just share that with us.
So I may come as a superstitious person, but I do believe in miracle now, because the story is a little funny. A guy named 𝐈𝐦𝐭𝐤𝐚𝐣, I had a conversation with him about my journey to abroad. And all of a sudden, he spoke out about Tanvir. He said, give this guy a call. His name is Tanvir. He is very helpful. He will take your case sincerely. The first day, I didn't give Tanvir a call. The second day, Saniva insisted, why didn't you give him the call? Then I reluctantly gave Tanvir a call. I thought, who was going to take my this type of case? And I gave the call, and Tanvir listened to my story very sincerely. And within just 1 minute, he spoke out, I will take a case. And from then, it's history. And I'm now here. So I'm very grateful, and I do believe in miracle from that incident, how things can roll out from that one single phone number.
Perfect. So yes, that's great. That's good to know itself. So whenever you're in a position where nobody is taking care of you, or they're not understanding your position itself, when someone himself tells you that, no, I'm going to be taking that, and I'm going to take you forward with your journey and make your dream come true, that's the miracle that we need in life, right? So perfect. Yes. Thank you so much for sharing those up. I believe you went through a lot throughout the processing. Hopefully you can recover from that. And yes, it's only the future right now. It's all about the positivity right now. So yes, best of luck for you that. So Tanvir is right here. have been talking about the journey he went through with Dipto for throughout that it's a little bit tricky. It was a little bit tougher than others, but yeah, it's a successful one. And I would like to give the floor to Tanvir Bhaiya to share his journey with us, that what he went through and what are the things he want others to let know as well, that it's never impossible for yourself. Please try to believe on yourself a little bit more. And Tanvir Bhaiya as well. We believe Tanvir Bhaiya is going to make that happen. So Tanvir Bhai, if you'd like to share your journey with us, that what we went through here to be right here on the interview session.
Well, thank you, Apu, and thank you, Dipto, for joining us today.
Thank you.
As I said, that he already shared his story. I have came across a lot of cases, and there are all are different case by case. So for him, it was more like when I remember that there was there are cases batch 2022. So I looked at his case and I was thinking that his IELTS 7.5, and then HSC result was very good. And then I saw some of his writings and that he does qualify for pretty much a good course. And then I looked at his financial background, which is the very trickiest part from Bangladesh. And then I thought, okay, just because of the situation and the COVID-19 thing, there was a gap, and he tried for public universities. And as you know, here in Australia, and probably other parts of the world also, they accept only 1 year of gap with explanation. If someone studies at, let's say, private universities or somewhere in a government universities, and they have this transcript, and then you can prove yourself that, okay, you've been doing some sort of courses in a similar stream, and then you want to start all over again or through credit transfer. But in this case, he didn't have all these things, right? And then time was running out, and there was only way we could do certain things, and we had to explain things in a right way with some kind of backup. And initially we tried at least 5 universities, if I'm not wrong, and then it was really difficult because they were looking at the case, and some were very straight. Categorically, they were saying, that's 2022, we do not accept anymore from Bangladesh. So I had to sort that out, and there was a very little chance. I was kind of gambling with him and his entire team. Say, because the only reason is because he comes from a family that I can relate to, like my father and my mother and my poor parents. And there are a lot of students I have seen, they come from very similar background, like they have a dream, they're a good student, the parents have dreams. And just because he doesn't have that little gap explanation, he has everything else, and he has the potential to move forward. And I thought, okay, how are you gonna, kill that, the dream? And I believe he tried to go to other places, other people. And as I said, nobody wanted to take the case. And I took that, like Mazharul Islam, if you remember, Afrin, and I believe Imtiaz remembers Mazharul Islam. His case was a little bit tricky as well, in a different way. So I had to take, and there are many, every cases are very unique and different, whether it's master's, bachelor's, gaps or without gaps. So his case was unique in a different way. So I thought, okay, because of certain things that can be solvable, I would say, in a proper way. So I thought, okay, let's try. And then I tried, even if we failed at certain places, and I had to, bridge those blanks, I would say, fulfill the gaps, in a different way, in such a way that they cannot say no. Okay. So then we tried Swindon University, we tried Federation University, and there are a few others. So finally, he got full offer letter from these 2 universities, and they accepted these explanations. They cleared both of their GTs from both universities. And then finally he decided, his parents decided, because they compared the, the value, fees and other factors into taking into consideration, that okay, Federation probably would be a good option for them. And that's why he chose Federation. And even visa was, it took some time, and it was quite, depressing to some degree for me and for team, and also I believe himself and his family, because Federation University has, I shouldn't say this, had some rejections recently. And because his case was so strong in terms of English score, IELTS score, and academically, it was very strong, HSC. And then his explanation, and of course the GT was written in a proper format, and it was very strong actually. And financial obviously was very mature, and there were a lot of supporting documents as well. So we ticked all the boxes. So I was quite confident that we will get through this. The hardest part was to get through the full offer and GT, because that was the most challenging part we had to come across. But anyway, I don't know what I did, but I tried my best. I thought that I should, this would help him in a different way. He's young, and I believe he will continue his studies the moment he, and I would recommend that other people not to lose hope. And if you are patient, definitely you will get through. And secondly, you need to think about your family and also country, because whatever you have done in your country, we know we are leaving our country for various reasons, but then again, that's where you're born, and that country has given you so much, and you need to keep that, our motherland, back something in one way or another. So don't, let's not forget that our foreparents are from there. And of course, you need to look after your parents as well. They are the one, without them, their support, you couldn't be here today. And yeah, you need to make sure that whenever you, let's say you graduate, you work hard, you build a career, maybe you settle down in this country, do a business or have a career, you need to get married, have kids, things like that, but need to make sure that you have, that, the sense that to look after your parents when they get older. So a lot of kids, they forget that, especially these days. If you do, well, I can't guide everyone, but if you do, there are penalties in the future by nature.
Yeah.
So you need to remember that. But anyway, that was the journey, and I'm happy that he has gone through that, because I really wanted that him to get through this, like Mazhar and others, because they come from a different bracket of the, our country. Because I grew up in the countryside. I grew up in northern part of Bengal because of my father's, he was government employee. I know how it looks like, and to be with the people from coming from a different background. So it's not like all about Dhaka, all about the capital, all about the people who has facilities and all the resources, but imagine he gets this opportunity, and I believe when someone has the ability and has the proper platform, they can prove themselves and do something better for them, their career, their future, and also for the family and for the country. So that's all from my side, and I'm sure, I believe we can get his parents, and we can do few minutes with them. I've never met them, I've never seen them. And for even Dipto, this is the first time I'm seeing for what, 6 months, 4 months. And when he was talking about the person, Sadekin Sani or someone, I've never met him either. Where is he from? Is he, I recall he's from Japan or something, is it?
Yes.
How did he get my number or my name? I don't think I have any sort of formal contact with him. Maybe he spoke to me a couple of times. That's all I can say.
This could be my luckiest coincidence.
Is he your friend or family member, or do you know him somehow? Because I'm quite interested to know about
He
that
is
person.
he's my older brother from my local school.
Yeah.
He's my senior brother.
Oh, okay.
We
All
went
right.
to the same kindergarten.
Oh, I
It's
see.
a
I
long
see.
story.
Okay. All right. Just maybe you can share this interview with him one day. All right. And
Yes.
I'll see what was his reaction.
Let me get a word out there. If I want to get a word out there. That is, if your consultant doesn't sound like educate author standards way, he's not a consultant. He's just another businessman.
That's okay.
I
It's-
support Ms. Way from all the way. I very grateful for his service.
Oh, that's fine.
Thank you.
Look, I do my
Thank you,
best
thank
for. Don't worry. It's all good. I want people to be successful and do well in whoever it is from all across. So we can get your mom and dad, your mother and father, and
For sure.
একটু ফোনটা স্টেবল করলে ভালো হয়। হ্যালো, হ্যাঁ, হাই, হ্যালো, আসসালামু আলাইকুম। ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম আঙ্কেল, কেমন আছেন? আর পিছনের লাইটটা অফ করে দিলে বেটার হয়, because
I
it's
believe
getting
headphones, yes, headphones. They need the headphones. They're not listening.
সমস্যা নেই আপু। Let's make it
Yes, let's
amateur,
see.
or it's
Please
okay.
take your time. It's totally fine.
Yeah.
বললে শুনবো, এদিকে আসো, এদিকে আসো, বললে কি শুনবো? না, শুনবো, শুনবো।
সমস্যা নাই, we have 9 more minutes.
আঙ্কেল,
So,
আসসালামু আলাইকুম।
হ্যাঁ, ওয়ালাইকুম সালাম। জি আঙ্কেল, আপনি খুশি? আপনি কেমন আছেন?
হ্যাঁ, আমি কিন্তু প্রথমে খুশি সৃষ্টিকর্তার প্রতি।
Okay, that's how it should be.
সৃষ্টিকর্তার
Yeah.
প্রতি, কারণ তার অনুগ্রহ ছাড়া তো কিছু হয় না।
জি জি,
আর
অবশ্যই।
পরবর্তী কারো প্রতি যদি পৃষ্ঠ হয়ে থাকে সেটা আপনি।
আমার কিছু করি নাই আমি। I just
আপনি
did my
যথেষ্ট
job.
করছেন। আর আপনি তো বোধহয় কালকে যখন বললেন তখন আমার অনুভূতিটা আপনি বুঝতে পারছেন, তাই না?
জি আঙ্কেল, অবশ্যই। জি, you are very
তাহলে আমি
emotional.
আপনার গ্রেটফুল।
আমার প্রতি গ্রেটফুল হওয়ার কিছু নাই আঙ্কেল। এটা আমি চাই যে ও ভালো করুক, আপনারা ওকে সাপোর্ট করেন, আর ওর জন্য ও ভালো করে এবং ভালো মানুষ হতে পারে এবং আপনাদেরকে লুক আফটার করতে পারে ইন দ্য ফিউচারে, এটাই আর কি।
আমি আশা করি আপনি অস্ট্রেলিয়া পৌঁছানোর পর থেকে আপনি ওকে সর্বাত্মকভাবে টেক কেয়ার করবেন।
আমি চেষ্টা করবো আঙ্কেল, আরো 10 জনকে যেভাবে
ছোট ভাই
দেখে রাখছি ওইভাবে ওকে হয়তো লুক আফটার করবো।
সেরকম করবেন আপনি।
ওকে আঙ্কেল, আমি চেষ্টা করবো আর কি। জি জি, সমস্যা নেই আঙ্কেল, ও ভালো করবে, ওর রেজাল্ট ভালো, ওর স্কিলস আছে, ও জাস্ট ইটস এ নিউ জার্নি, ওর জন্য এটা একটা নতুন জার্নি, এন্ড আমি বিলিভ করি যে ও
পরবর্তীতে
ভালো
আপনার
করবে আর
সাথে
কি।
কথা বলবো।
হ্যাঁ, ওটা বলবো, অবশ্যই বলবো আঙ্কেল। আর আপনি আর কি কি ও আপু, আপনি কি কিছু জিজ্ঞেস করবেন ওর বাবা মা? You can ask.
I believe they have shared that all. So thank you, Uncle Auntie. Thank you, join করার জন্য আমাদের সাথে আজকে। Because throughout the process, আমরা দীপ্তকে জিজ্ঞেস করছিলাম কি he went through and all. So probably একটু difficult একটা journey ছিল ওর জন্য, but thank you ওকে support করার জন্য until the very end. I believe there is some of the things that আমরা share করতে পারি না সবার সাথে, যে what the feeling is all about when it's already there. So যেহেতু কালকে ভিসা পেয়েছে, so hopefully you guys মানে সবার দোয়াতে ও সুন যাবে অস্ট্রেলিয়াতে, সো দোয়া রাখবেন সবার জন্য। সো I believe ভাইয়া কিছু জিজ্ঞেস করার নেই, because their faces says it all. So thank you, Dipto. Thank you, Uncle Auntie. Thank you for joining to today's interview session. Because আমরাও চাই যে সবাই একটু দেখুক, সবাই একটু জানুক যে কোনো কিছু ইম্পসিবল না দুনিয়াতে। Throughout the processing and all, it's all about যে কতটুকু পেশেন্স রেখে মানুষ আগাতে পারে, and প্যারেন্টস এর সাপোর্টটা যে কতটা ইম্পর্টেন্ট, এটা আসলে যে করে সেই বুঝে। আসলে যে প্যারেন্টস যখন সাপোর্ট করে না কোনো কিছুতে, তখন আসলে সাকসেসফুল হওয়াটা অনেক ডিফিকাল্ট হয়ে যায়। সো ডেফিনেটলি ওর সাকসেসের পিছে যেরকম তানভীর ভাইয়ের হাত আছে, আপনাদেরও হাত আছে, যে আপনারাও সাপোর্ট করেছেন until the end. So thank you for that. Thank you from our team as well. যে we could see that kind of a story here.
আমরা
So
তো
thank you,
বাংলাদেশ
ভাইয়া।
আমরা তো বাংলাদেশকে সাপোর্ট করেছি, কিন্তু আভ্যন্তরীণ যে পলিসিগুলা, আভ্যন্তরীণ যে কিছু ফাংশন কার্যকলাপ থাকে সেটা তানভীর ভাই করেছে।
জি
এটা তানভীর ভাই ছাড়া মনে হয় সম্ভব হতো না। আমি
জি
ডিটেলস আর যাবো না।
জি আঙ্কেল জি
হ্যাঁ, মানে
অবশ্যই
তানভীর আঙ্কেল ছাড়া মনে হয় সম্ভব হতো না।
হুম, হুম। জি ভাই জি আমরা সবসময় তানভীর ভাইকে বলে থাকি যে
জি জি
ভাই ইউ হ্যাভ আ স্পেশাল
আমি
থিং যে
জি
যেভাবে করা হয় কারণ হয় কি সবসময় মানুষ চায় যে খুব ইজি প্রসেসিং করে দেওয়ার জন্য কারণ একভাবেই থাকে সবাই তো তখন তারা ডিফিকাল্ট কেস গুলাকে নিতে চায় না যে তারা সাকসেস হবে নাকি হবে না দে ডোন্ট ওয়ান্ট টু টেক দ্যাট রিস্ক বাট তানভীর ভাই রিস্ক টেকার হি ইজ অলওয়েজ দেয়ার ফর দ্য আদার পারসন সো থ্যাংক ইউ আঙ্কেল থ্যাংক ইউ আন্টি থ্যাংক ইউ ফর ইউর
আফরিন
সাপোর্ট ট্রাস্টিং
আফরিন খন্দকার, আপনি কি বাংলাদেশে না অস্ট্রেলিয়া?
আমি বাংলাদেশে আছি আপাতত
আচ্ছা, ঠিক আছে ঠিক আছে।
আচ্ছা, আর
তানভীর হ্যাঁ, মানে তানভীর
আপ-
আঙ্কেল,
জি
আমি
আঙ্কেল, আই উইল
হ্যাঁ
টক
আমি
টু ইউ।
ইন্ডিভিজুয়ালি
জি জি,
ব্যক্তিগতভাবে আপনার সাথে পরে একটু আলাপ করব।
হ্যাঁ করেন, সমস্যা নেই। আর ওনার মার দীপ্তর মাদের কিছু বলবে, যদি থাকে বলতে পারেন।
কথা বলুন।
বলেন। জি আন্টি, বলেন আপনার।
আমি কৃতজ্ঞ আমার ছেলের এই করছেন ওরে
আমরা
আপনি
কিছু
আপনার
করি না,
কাছে দিলাম, আপনি দেখেন
সমস্যা নেই আন্টি, আপনি চিন্তা করবেন না, ও ভালো করবে। আপনার মন খারাপ করার কিছু নাই, ও তো
ও
একটা
আমার
খুশির
ছোট
জিনিস।
ছেলে।
আচ্ছা ওকে, সমস্যা না, তো ভালো করবে, ভালো জিনিস হচ্ছে। আপনি এত
হ্যাঁ
মন
সেটাই
খারাপ কান্নাকারির কিছু নাই, ও যোগাযোগ রাখবে। এখন তো প্রযুক্তির যুগ,
হ্যাঁ
ফোনে
সেটাই
তারপরে অনেক কিছু করতে
প্রযুক্তি
পারবে,
পড়তে যাচ্ছে তো
আপনারা আসবেন।
প্রযুক্তি
আর ও ভালো কিছুই তো করবে, সো ওর জন্য
ইনশাআল্লাহ।
এটা ভালো একটা জিনিস। আপনার বাচ্চা ভালো করবে, ও আগাবে, ওর অনেক কিছুই করতে পারবে, আপনাদের জন্যই করবে সে। সো এটা আহ, খারাপ লাগবে বাবা মা হিসাবে, আমরা জানি, কষ্ট হয়, বাট আমি অনেক প্যারেন্টসদের সাথেই আমাকে মানে কথা বলতে হয়, বা তাদের এইটা ইমোশনটা আমি বুঝতে পারি, যে ওনারা অনেক ফিল করে তাদের বাচ্চাদেরকে, যেহেতু অনেক সময় দূরে থাকে, বা হয়তো কখনো দূরে যায় নাই। তো এই জিনিসগুলা আহ, একটু হয়তো ইমোশনাল বা কষ্টকর হয়ে থাকে বাবা মার জন্য, যে একটা লম্বা সময় বাচ্চাকে বড় করছেন, সাডেনলি বাচ্চা নাই। সো এটা তার ভালোর জন্যই হয়তো বা একটা সময় সে যখন ভালো কিছু করবে, তখন আপনাদেরই আরো ভালো লাগবে, যেন 3 বছর পরে বলেন, ওয়েন সে একটা ফরেন কান্ট্রির একটা ভালো ইউনিভার্সিটি থেকে গ্রাজুয়েশন করবে। সো এটা আপনারাই গর্ববোধ করবেন, ঠিক আছে?
হুম,
সো সো ও আরো এটা, এই জিনিসটা ওর জন্য একটা, কি বলে এটাকে, মানে ফিউচারের যে রাস্তাটা ওপেন করা আর কি। সো আই বিলিভ ও ওই জিনিসটা ধরে রাখবে। আর প্যারেন্টস এর বিষয়ে যেটা আমি সবসময় বলছি ওকে, যে এটার জন্য আপনাদের সাথে ও, মানে ওদের আপনাদেরকে লুক আফটার বিকাম এ গুড পার্সন, হিউম্যান বিইং। সো আমি আমার মনে হয় ও ঠিক থাকবে, আশা করি, এবং আমরা দেখবো যতটুকু পারি। আর আপনি অ্যাজ এ মাদার হিসেবে আপনার অনুভূতি যেটা, ওটা তো আমি বুঝতেই পারি, আমরা বুঝতে পারি, বাট ওটা আসলে আমাদেরকে, যেমন একদিকে খুশি, একদিকে হয়তো বা কষ্ট আছে, বাট যেহেতু এখন প্রযুক্তির সময়, আই বিলিভ ও যোগাযোগ রাখবে। ইন দ্য ফিউচারে আপনারা চাইলে ওকে দেখতেও আসতে পারবেন, ও আপনাদেরকে ভিজিট করবে মাঝে মাঝে, টাইম টু টাইম। সো সেটাও পসিবল, সেটা নিয়ে মন খারাপ করার কিছু নেই। আর স্ট্রাগল থাকবে জীবনে, ওটা শিখতে হবে তাকে এখন থেকেই, ঠিক আছে? আপনি কান্নাকাটি করবেন না,
ভালো দেখেন
খুশি হন। সমস্যা নেই আন্টি, আপনি খুশি হন, ইজ ফাইন। তো দীপ্ত, তোমার আর কিছু বলার আছে আমাদের, বা তোমার
না ভাইয়া,
হ্যাপি?
ধন্যবাদ ভাই এর জন্য।
ওকে।
আমাদের সকলে আপনার সাথে কথা হয়ে গেল একসাথে,
জি জি জি, আমি তো কখনো
আপুর সাথে কথা।
জি 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 শিওর। কারণ এই করেন না, আপনি যতক্ষণ আছেন একটু সময় দেন আমাদেরকে।
একদম সত্য, আপনার মতো কেউ পারতো না। কেসটা খুবই জটিল ছিল। আপনার দক্ষতা, আপনার সাপোর্ট, এটার কারণে আমি এই পর্যন্ত আসতে পারছি।
আচ্ছা, এগুলো এভাবে বলার দরকার নেই, আপনারা ভালো করেন। আর যতটুকু সময় আছে, স্পেন্ড টাইম উইথ ইউর প্যারেন্টস, এটুকুই আর কি।
এটা যিনি দিয়েছিল কি সানি না?
So
তো
we
ঠিক
wish you,
আছে,
I believe
হ্যাঁ
we can conclude here, Tanvir. We have
জি
been
জি
here for a long time. So thank you, Uncle Auntie. Thank you আসার জন্য, আমাদেরকে কিছু সময় দেওয়ার জন্য। Thank you, Dipto. তোমার এখন অনেক বিজি টাইম। So এটার মধ্যে আমাদেরকে কিছু টাইম দেওয়ার জন্য ধন্যবাদ তোমাকে। So best wishes from our team and all for your future endeavors. I believe you're going to do great. and you're going to reach those heights, and your parents are going to be proud of you. So thank you, Vandrupa, for your words as well, for your support for every single person that we went through with. So we're going to conclude right here. Thank you,
Yeah.
everyone.
Okay, thank you. Have a second.